Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum. Everybody out there on the internet, welcome to Chatting with Tekken for August 2021. So yeah, Chatting with Tekken, if you don't know, is basically three things uh, that I talk about. So videos I'm working on for the channel, change the stuff on the channel, IRL stuff. And under videos I'm working on, there's subcategories, playthroughs and streams, vlogs, DIY do-it-yourself stuff, how-tos and other stuff I might be making for the channel. The other two categories don't have subcategories because they are things that happened or didn't, with anecdotes and asides sprinkled in. So yeah, videos I'm working on. I'm not really working on anything per se because I'm still making my way through Final Fantasy 14. That's basically top of the list, but I'm almost through. I finished Shadowbringers this last month. I'm I'm not completely caught up because I haven't started the post Shadowbringer stuff. So it's like anything that's after the like in the post Shadowbringer, like I don't know what the patch numbers are. So it's like whatever the after you finish like the main thrust of the first part before you get to like the post story content. Like yeah, that final. I'm trying to think of how to say it without spoiling it, but like you you find stuff out and you beat the big bad. So yeah, that's what happens, and I haven't got past that. And I haven't done any of the side stuff, so any of the Alliance raids or any side quests for Shadowbringers I haven't started or anything. But I did start finally making my way through, since I got to that far, I like went back and started doing like all the other side stuff. So the only thing that's left in A Realm Reborn is the binding coils of Bahamut. Uh, all the turns after the first one, because I only did the first one. I was gonna go back and do them, but then I didn't get around to it, and then I'm just kind of like whatever. It's I'm not. I mean, I do want to do them. I just like want to do them all at once because I did the first one just to do it, and then I was like, oh, okay, I kind of want to do these all at the same time. So I'll probably go back and do that. A bunch of the extreme stuff, which is like, I don't think I will, because no, thank you. I mean, I guess I'll do it unsynced, but I don't know. It's like I don't feel the obligation to do it, but it's like I might as well just, because everybody says when you do it unsynced, since you can be higher level than the actual content, it should be easier. So we'll see what happens. Um, because what happened was I was doing the ballad mission, the ballad side quests, and I was doing Nidhogg, and I looked up a guide online after the fact, and I saw it was an extreme trial, and then like when I tried to do, the one time I tried to do Ramu Extreme, it didn't go very well, and we didn't get through it. So I was like, let me just stay away from extreme trials, and it's basically that's where I'm at with the Realm Reborn, and for the most part, Heaven's Word is like just extreme stuff, and I'm like, I don't think I really want to mess with that. I mean, that being said, I did get through the extreme of the Mad King Thornton or whatever it's called, Knights of the Round. So that one. Um, let's see. And yeah, like the alliance raids for that too. And then right now I'm in Stormblood doing the side stuff. Haven't done the alliance raids yet because I'm doing like the side quests, then the alliance raids. So I haven't done any of the alliance raids for Stormblood yet. I'm on the current side quest where it's like you got to find all the different it's a side quest where you like you find like the talking animals that have like spiritual power because they've been alive for 1,000 years or whatever, and then like they teamed up with that Romaine samurai guy, and then they sealed like the evil one, but then their seal is weakening or whatever, and then you need to fight them to solve the problem. So I'm on that one. I'm almost through that one. I think. Oh, and then I looked up. I had a guide I was using, or a list rather. It was like a list. Um, and I think that's where the Rathalos trial is on. So I might be doing that soon when I get around to it. So yeah, but that's basically where I'm at in Final Fantasy 14. Is just I've gotten through I've gotten through Shadowbringers, haven't done the post Shadowbringer stuff, and I'm working my way back on all the stuff that's before that because I just went through the MSQ, not doing the side stuff. Now I'm catching up on all the side stuff in the previous expansions and getting through it. And like Shadowbringers, yeah, it was good. I mean that being said, I want to get through like the whole thing because people say it's like oh amazing and like all this stuff, but it's like okay it was good, but like also it's it's like right now it's like very much on the kind of overhyped hyped level. Because I was like, okay, that was good, but I wasn't. I still am favor or partial to Heavensward because I was. I think the thing about Heavensward though is like it had a self-contained. It was like a self-contained expansion where like nothing really happened in it. I mean, except like towards the very end, that was like not resolved. But then that's the thing is like the way it ends is such a good cliffhanger. Whereas like Stormblood, there's like multiple. Okay, Stormblood is good. It's not like bad or anything. I'm just saying like there's a lot of unwrapped up, storylines going out of that one. It's just like what? There's like a lot of stuff here that didn't get resolved, and you get to Shadowbringers, and like it's I'm still waiting for some of that stuff to get resolved, and then yeah, some anyway, it's still good though. Like the music, the music was great though. Like I gotta say, like definitely the music was like a standout in Shadowbringers. Like I'm trying to think. I think it's like there's this Shadowbringer theme, right, where it's got like the one that you see on the menu screen. I'm not gonna sing it. I'll just hum it. Like the that one. That's how it goes. And when you get Lahi in the Great Wood, that song, yeah, that song's great. Lot of good music parts there. But then it's cool because like when you get the like the boss theme for Shadowbringers and it has like the guitar parts. And it's like yeah, it just really delivers. But yeah, but not really working on anything else because let's see, Destiny 2, the new season. I got through all the story quests last season. I'm gonna get through the story quests in this season. So it's like I'm trying to. This time though, I'm gonna try to get it like done week by week. But I've been having connection issues. So it's like when I'm streaming, I just like have like not had good connection to the game, or not connection to the game, just like I stream and then like my connection will like be okay for like a while, and it just like craps out, and it's like oh well, that was that was great, except it wasn't. So same thing with Final Fantasy 14. It's like I haven't really made a lot of progress because I'll like be playing, I'll be streaming, and all of a sudden my like connection just like craps out, and it's like oh well, so much for that. And that's just really sucky. Um, and then besides those two things, basically yeah, basically but until I'm like done with 14, and then like since I know I'm gonna be done with Destiny after this season, so there's that. So it was like as soon as I can get leveled up like to 100, which is like when Iron Banner, because it's like all the bounties and extra valor. That's what I did last season. I was like, you know, I don't remember how I did this, so I'm just gonna play ton of Iron Banner, get a bunch of bounties from Shaxx every day, and it worked out. So that's what I'm gonna do this time. Just grind out a ton of bounties, get a bunch of valor reps, and level up that way, and then just wait for the story quests every week because that's how the game works now. And get through it. But yeah, just it's yeah, whatever. The less to say about the game, the better. So just whatever. Destiny 2, whatever. Um, yeah. Uh, and then there's still the game night stuff. So Fall Guys, everybody's golf. And then I have been uploading our Dungeons and Dragons sessions every week. So I think on like every Monday, I'm trying to like get like one up a week. So those are going up. There's quite a few of them. So it's like just and it's not done yet because I'll finally put like blank of blank. At least of like the main campaign because I'm sure they'll keep playing after we finish it. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, Final Fantasy, Destiny, Fall Guys, Everybody's Golf, Dungeons and Dragons. Basically it. Um, I don't think there's yeah like it because Horizon got delayed, so it's not coming out this year. Sifu is like the other game I'm looking forward to. It's not the only. I could look at my list real quick, but it's like I don't think there's anything. There might be like one game coming out this year I'm looking forward to, but I don't know. It's like well, the one game for sure I know. Actually, there's two, because there's the Dark Pictures anthology game, House of Ashes, that comes out in October, I think. I'm pretty sure it's every October for those. and then Solar Ash. Oh, actually no, I just have another game in my brain as I was saying that because I don't have my game list. I haven't updated it. Hold on. I just messed up on this. I have two game lists on here, but they're not updated. Or okay, never mind. They're two different ones. Anyway, PS5 stuff. Solar Ash comes out this year. I think Kena comes out this month, but I'm gonna go ahead and just like wait. It's at the end of the month anyway, because I'm gonna wait for reviews on that because I'm just kind of we'll see. Um, yeah. Oh, Back for Blood that comes out this year, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna have like DLC or something, so I'm kind of just not really wanting to get it day one. So I don't know. And then, like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, there's no real story in this game, so I should just get it on sale. So it's like, yeah, I feel no yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not feeling like, oh man, I really want to get to day one. So I'm I'm excited, but I'm not like that excited. Um, yeah, it I think my list is like changing from like, yeah, these games I'm looking forward to, but it's like I don't think I'm gonna get it day one. So it's like other stuff on here that's day one. It's like I think just Horizon. Everything else. I mean, Sifu does look interesting, but it's next year. Like yeah, those like of the stuff coming out this year. Solar Ash looks cool. I mean, that's the thing though. Is like if it's out before November, because that's when Innswalker comes out. So I know I can just play Innswalker, and I've already pre-ordered it. So it's like I'm not gonna get anything else when I know I've got a game coming in November that's gonna take a while to get through, or just you know, I'm kind of already super far into Final Fantasy 14, so it doesn't really make any sense to stop. And I'm about to be like at a point where I could like level everything from 70 to 80 because I've gotten except for my DPS classes, which are like 66, 65. I think the Bard 65, everything else is like 66 or higher. Like two of them are 80, and my tanks and healers are all 71 or 70. So I'm also at the point where I can just get them to 80 through the trusts. So I'll do that, or the Pixie daily, the Beast Tribe stuff daily. So doing that. Um, oh yeah, that's another thing. I gotta go back and use all the Beast Tribe stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I just a bunch of Final Fantasy. So there's no real reason like to even bother with the rest of the stuff until I'm done with it. So and then that's November. I'm not sure how long it takes to get through. Yeah, it's the thing. It's like I haven't played any expansions in that game like the day they came out, so I'm not sure if it's the same experience of like playing it and then getting through the MSQ and then being done with it in like let's say 8 days, because that's how long it's taking me like average to like get through like the main MSQ for like each part. I'm not sure if there's like post MSQ stuff in the game already, like once you get the expansion. So that's the other thing. I'm not sure. So when I get through that, I get through that. But it's pretty much the only game I've got pre-ordered, so I'm not really trying to add more to my plate right now as far as that goes. So yeah, I won't be getting. So until I get through Innswalker, I won't be getting back to any of the other stuff like Mass Effect or Disco Elysium or anything else. So that's that for PlayStation and streams for what I'm currently playing and working on. Also, we're past the halfway point for the year, so I said something about a channel trailer like many, many times. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I mean, maybe I get around to it, but I probably won't. We'll see. Uh, let's see. Nothing else to really talk about because there's no vlogs I'm working on. I mean, I have some ideas like in my brainstorming, you know, thinking about its like phase, but I haven't really got to like production level or like started working on anything. So it's just Final Fantasy 14 really is like the main thing, and yeah, all the stuff I just said last part because I'm just playing the same stuff. So and I'm not really changing anything on the channel. I yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing something, but it's like it's something that's like kind of like a major like project, and I haven't started it. I've only been like thinking about it, so it's in my brain, like the brainstorming phase. But it's like I'm like thinking about it a lot. So I don't know. Probably won't get around to it, but if I get around to it, whatever. But nothing changed on the channel, and then no real new projects really besides that. Uh, I I'm going off of my like outline. I haven't like put anything in to talk about, so it's just like it's just like old stuff on here, and I'm looking on it, and I'm like, man, do I have anything to add for this section? No, no, no vlogs, no how-to DIY or other stuff. So it's like no changes to the channel, and then we're at IRL stuff. So I've got my mask on because you should if you're not, you should be wearing a mask outside. And definitely, for whatever reason, I'm okay. Okay, here's my thing about the whole pandemic because it's like a whole yeah. It's depressing. Like thinking about it is just depressing because like I got vaccinated back in April and it's effing August, and we had like a spike the ball on the 1 yard line moment when it's like everything's cool and like everything's gonna be great, and it's like July 1st we didn't hit the goal or whatever, and then everything's just been like terrible since then. So it's just like yeah, that was yeah. It's just I don't know, dude. It's just like thinking about it. It's just depressing, and it's just so annoying because it's like it it's like were you vaccinated for polio or mumps, measles, and rubella? I don't even know what rubella is. I'd have to look it up, and I haven't looked it up because I'm like, I should look that up. But like, it's the reason you have to look it up is because nobody gets it because everybody's been vaccinated for it. So it's like, it's like, yeah, when you like go to school and you have to get shots, and it's like, oh, that's one of them. So it's like, guess I'll look it up and see what like the terrible scourge of that disease that is that we've all been vaccinated against and no longer get. And then having it's it's just yeah, it's just it's yeah. I'm like at a loss for words because it's like like not to mention all the different countries that don't even have access to the vaccines. And it's just like here people are like, oh, I'm not gonna get it for XYZ reason. But then it's like a domino effect, right? Because it's like I can't. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I'm thinking I should like write this out before I. It's like I'm trying to like go extemporaneously. Anyway, so the whole reason that people get vaccinated is so it's like people that are like higher risk or like medical conditions or whatever. So it's like people that are that like have like immunocompromised. There we go. It's like or people that just like can't take the vaccine because of like whatever reason. It's like we failed them because people that aren't that don't have those issues are not taking it, and then it's like oh okay, and then effing amongst those people, that's where it's really bad at. So back to having 1,000 people die every day. So go us. Yeah, it's like it didn't have to be this way. That's the way it is. It's like yeah. It's like remember when it was essential workers were heroes, and it's like when was the last time you heard that? It's just like yeah. It's like everything was just like back to normal or back it's like but it's not over, and it's like well this was like a giant train wreck, wasn't it? And it's just like yeah, giant train wreck, and then just it just you know being domino because it just or domino effect of just like everything's terrible, and yeah, it's like will it get better? I feel like it's like the Anakin Padme meme where it's like it can't get any worse, right, and it's just like I wouldn't rule that out. So whatever. It is what can you do about it? Well, I guess I shouldn't say what you can do about it, but it's like it just sucks because it's like, dude, I whatever. Whatever. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, and it's been like this for who knows how long. Or that I guess that's your thing, right? Is like there was that climate change report that came out, and it's like if you can't get people to like wear masks, social distance, get vaccinated to like stop the spread of a effing pandemic, like what are the odds you can like get them to change their driving habits or to like turn like I don't know what the like mitigation is gonna be for like climate change and stuff. So it's like I doubt it's gonna be there's gonna be less resistance like there like compared to people that won't get vaccinated or wear masks. So it's like yeah. What do you do about this? That's gonna yeah it's just a what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's like a similar thing probably is gonna happen where it's just like Group A is like, all right, let's try to do this to like mitigate the climate disaster, emergency, etc. And Group B is like, no thanks, or like, yeah, whatever. Insert, insert, blah blah blah, my freedom, blah blah blah, or whatever. So yeah, it just sucks. And yeah, like, what can you do about it? It's just like, yeah, that really sucks. Um, I I don't know if I said this on like the however many Chaeyoon seconds it's been, but I gave up on trying to get a Series X. Um, I could have got a Series S. I kind of feel like I should have, but then I'm glad I didn't because ultimately I don't want to get like the lesser version of the two. So I'm still hoping that eventually there'll be like stock, and I've got like a good amount of credit at GameStop. So if that ever happens, I can finally get one, get Game Pass, and then I am good for a while. Cause I'd rather just like get Game Pass and then play whatever, as opposed to like paying $60 or whatever the price is of a game at launch, and then I can just wait for the games to drop in price, and that's my plan. So whenever I can, it's like until then I've got Final Fantasy 14, and then the rest of my backlog. So yeah, um, yeah, another. Trying not to end on a downer, but it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, what is there? I mean, it's not like there's nothing to look forward to. It's just like nothing has really changed. But then it's like I feel like every external like you know force that's like it, or it's just like I don't know. I think like on the very like larger picture, if you've ever seen like the Powers of 10 video, if you just like zoom out all the way and like you just like, well I okay, my the way I'm thinking about this in my brain, I would need to like draw a chart or something. I wish I had like a whiteboard. But it's like, I would just put like capitalism and like why this was like basically a bunch of failures based on how that system works because, you know, oh, that, oh, I'm not going to get into it. Okay, okay, I'll say like a brief, thing about F capitalism because F capitalism and then that's it. So, whatever. Anyway, so it's like, people have to work and then it's like, but the government didn't want to just pay us to not go to work and stay home and like weather the storm or do it. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of like yeah, after this is over, it's like there will be plenty of like evidence and models of like other countries that were able to like do what they were able to do with their robust social systems that are in America because it's just everybody for themselves and survival of the fittest here and dog eat dog and it's like as where it's like okay, gotta go to work. And then like when I everybody can't work remotely from home, and then same thing with schools is like as opposed to just like have like going back to remote schooling, it's like I guess that's the problem, right? Is like federal level, state level. Well, I shouldn't say this problem, but like that's like the reason we're in this mess is right. It's like federally, like the government or the president can't really do anything because states can override them on the state level, and then look at Texas and Florida, and it's like what what like what. It's like it's like do they just like not care about I don't know. I'm just like in my brain I'm like how bad does it have to get before it's like you see like the error of your ways and like this is like not the way to go or like bad management of a crisis, but still waiting for people to come to their senses on that one. But yeah. Anyway, I I I would go on, but I guess I would rather have like had my outline actually done to talk about more of this stuff, but it's whatever. So I mean, whatever. it's, it's like it's like yeah, I keep wanting to say like it's got to get better eventually, or like can't stay terrible forever. But then it's like I just think of the Anakin and Padme meme, and it's like, I guess it could though, or it's like just like yeah, it's like it's got to get better eventually, or it gets better eventually, right? Right? No? Okay. Um. Man, I wish I could like get on a higher note than that, but it's kind of sucky right now. So Yeah, because I'm trying like, wow, I'm like trying to like transition to like Gamescom, and like then I'm like, well, there wasn't really anything like really awesome at Gamescom, was there? Gamescom was kind of, I mean, but then it's more of a continuation of like E3, right? Like con season, it's like awesome or long, but like if there's nothing at the beginning, there's probably not going to be anything at the end. That's like, oh man, that was awesome. So whatever. So I mean, yeah, I guess there's Steam Deck, but those are like back ordered until next year too. So yeah, everything's still supply constrained. So it's like, yep. Okay, what? Okay, Matt. 25 minutes for this vlog, and I have nothing else to say. And I'm just gonna keep. If I keep going, I'm just gonna keep rambling. So oh, I guess Quake came out, but I haven't played it. But that was my jam back in the day. I kind of wanted to get it, but I didn't. So I'm just rambling now. I mean, I just wish I could like end on a high note, but it's just like, yeah, I got nothing. So I guess I'll just end it here. Um, Streaming on Twitch, uh, pretty pretty normally, but I'm having connection issues, so there's that too. So check out that. It's gonna be linked in the comments, like everything else. All my stuff's in the comments. I think I have my link to Discord wrong. It's like I don't know how. I'm not really. I don't really know how Discord works. So I think I have like it messed up on that. Uh, it's whatever. Um, but yeah, all links are in the description. So feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share it with your friends or not. That's cool too. And until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching. And I'm now signing off.